toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wake Forest offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Complete downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Tar Heels are on the move. Trying to slam in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They want to throw it. Still looking, on the move. Complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the move, he fires. Intercepted, number 19. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Spinderella. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Dances away to buy time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Here's the pressure. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Demon Deacons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion with the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. And it slips just inside that right upright. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field. Put something on it.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Gets rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead goes even bigger.
And not to be... guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Unleashes one. Fakes to grab. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got his man. Flying the friendly skies.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Simon. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Shows him the stiff arm. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down. The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Going right to work up top. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Spillman. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Spillman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The throw. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Ran through the contact. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Between the uprights, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
They're up by 7 over Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
He's looking to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fights off a defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll send the back in motion, keeping it on the ground with the single back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. One final play before the end of the quarter. Play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it on the outside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll set up to throw. Release to the back. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Complete. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to take a shot at this DB. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the Tar Tar Heels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires on the move. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. The defense making a... Put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They get the W, and with that being win number